I don't know. I think this is gonna work. So let me just pull up this on my screen over here. Let's see if I got some audio, you know. I just tried a second ago and I didn't have audio. So I wanna make sure. I got audio, it works. I can hear it in my headphones. Oh, there we go. So what's up, everyone? What's up, y'all? What's going on? Yes. Actually, I like it better with the headphones on. It's not like I can hear anything, but talking to myself. Well, what I'm gonna do. Ooh, I'm coughing here. I'm just gonna connect the headphones to my phone because I need to look at the comments here. Or, you know, I can actually look at the comments here. But I kind of want to listen to music with my headphones and then talk to y'all and then look at the comments here. That's what I'm gonna do. It's almost like I'm not having a live stream. It's good. I got music in my headphones. Let's talk. Okay, what's good? Yeah, the markets were a crazy day today, right? What y'all think of the markets? Okay, I gotta find my live stream here. Shalom, brother. Shalom, yo. Shalom, yo. Talking to yourself. What's up, everyone? This is like such a different way to have a live stream. Like it is because it's almost like I'm not having a live stream because like I'm talking to you guys right now and like I don't see any comments, like no comments. Like there's no comments. I have to like literally look at the comments. Now, if I do a live stream with the GoPro, no, with the iPad, it's like the camera's there, the screen's there, the comments are there. Like I cannot avoid them. Like I cannot. But with this setup, like I can straight up like look directly towards the camera and there's like not anything in my face like distracting me. Like I love it so much, yo. Oh, everybody's talking about the markets. Yeah, let's talk about the markets, right? Since that is the news of the day. Yeah, I'm pretty down. Yeah, I'm pretty down. Jermaine, they're so you. Dude, where have you been? Where have I been? I have been I've been around. Yeah, it's been kind of slow the past couple of days. Well, today and yesterday have been okay. Things have definitely picked up. What does the video look like? I'm just curious. What have you been doing for 6 days missing in action? I just kind of want to take some days off and just not like make videos because the internet here is really slow. So I usually like wake up and like edit a video and then I'll have to like wait an hour for it to upload before I leave the house. And then while it's uploading, I sort of have to go back and like do all those time steps in the video. And like all this stuff takes time. And by the time I get ready, by the time I do all that, it's like 10 a.m. But in some mornings, like if I go out and work early, like I can make money like early. So it's kind of like, I'm just gonna go with the flow with it. You know what I mean? I'm actually thinking about doing something kind of crazy. I'm thinking about just going 100% all in on YouTube and not work for any more apps. But if I did go 100% on YouTube, that would be like making like 2 or 3 videos a day. Now, we can hear you now. Oh, you can hear me now? Okay, I'll do this setup from now on. I kind of want to show y'all my background, which y'all cannot see. I kind of want to hide some things. Like there's an onion right here. I don't want y'all to see that I have an onion on my desk because I just got back from the grocery store and like, I don't know, it was in my backpack and I pulled it out of the bottom of my backpack. So I have an onion here. I'm going to stick it on the floor so you guys can't see it. But yeah, this is, I got a bunch of GoPro batteries everywhere. This is my, you guys know, HD versus 4K. I think I will get a 4K camera when I'm a 4K live stream camera. I'm waiting to see what the new GoPro has, because if the new GoPro has 4K live streaming with like over Wi-Fi, like that'll be dope. But I will get a 4K live stream camera. Why do you have a fishing pole behind you? I can explain why I have a fishing pole behind me. This is not a fishing pole, by the way. This is a T-stand for lights. Ooh. And I can show you guys. I'll show you guys here. So, I had one of these. This is my background. Let me make sure this cord. This camera is literally plugged into the wall. But like, this is my background. I have like 3 soft whites. I just went crazy, yo. And then I like just put the camera there. And then I'm listening to Future in the headphones. And then I got the GoPro like streaming up through here. And then I'm reading the comments over. Yeah, I'm reading the comments here. Hello from the Bronx. I can't hear you. You can hear me. I think I'll just live stream like this from now on because this is I like this because I don't have the comments in my face. Like I can for real like say something for like 2 minutes straight and there's nothing like popping up, you know? So like I can say something without getting distracted, you know? I like that a lot. Yo, thanks for the super chat. Yo, found you through South African vlogs. Just make me want to start planning on going pickups. Dude, that's what's up. You should go to South Africa. It's like my favorite country in the world. I'm like, I would love to go to South Africa right now. Dude, I love this setup because I can easily travel with this setup. You know? 2 iPads and a Mac. And then the GoPro for live streaming. I just need like a 5G phone and then I'll be good to go. You know what's so messed up? Like I just got this iPad recently and they're gonna come out with like the next iPad in like a month or so. I think I'm gonna get the 5G iPad actually. Drinking a Coke, my favorite soda. I am drinking Coke. Yup. Hey from Utah. Utah in the house. What's up, Utah? The audio sounds good, right? Drinking a Coke, my favorite soda. I am drinking Coke. Yup. I'm watching a S20 5G. Oh no, that's a Samsung. Do you play video games? No, I don't play video games. The audio sounds really good on this live. Okay, cool. I'll take this one. Audio sounds better than ever. Oh. I think maybe it could just be like a Bluetooth problem. How much money did you make off the market today? I don't know how much money I made off the market today. Beyond Meat was up. That's the bluest shirt ever. Really? You like it? It's super blue, right? Hey from Texas, just jogged a hurricane. Audio is perfect. Hey from the Lower Knob Hill, what up? No, Lower Knob Hill. This is pretty dope because I know that people watching from close by. That's super cool. I wish I could put my location here. Oh, I can take my location. Like literally my building popped up. Like I definitely don't want to put my building here. Jermaine. Sorry, I'm just adding some tags. I should probably add a photo for the what do you call it? The thumbnail, because I have a really old thumb. What are you using for audio and video? So what I'm using for audio and video right now, this is just the GoPro 7 setup. I can show you. I can show you on a mirror actually. So this should work. This is what I'm live streaming on. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see it? Because it's like lagging on my end. Well, it's not lagging, but it's like behind. There we go. I don't even think I was showing you guys. Because let me show you guys again. Can you see now? A little lower. It's kind of hard to see. No, so this is a Rode mic, a Rode Video Pro or something, Video Go or something. I bought this freaking mic in London actually. I think I need a new mic because I actually heard some popping in this mic. After a while, you get popping in the mic. You just pretty much need a new mic, you know. It's really annoying. Another day, another adventure. Sup, bro, from Wales, UK. Follow you from your videos in London. Any plans to visit UK again? That's a good question. So I have a friend. I don't know if I think she likes me a lot. She's vegan. She really wants me to come visit and stay for like a month and like hang out in London. And I kind of really want to go in December just because like I've sort of been on lockdown and I would love to freaking go stay in London for like a month. Like that would be dope, especially because she's like, come stay with me, like, you know, we can hang out all day together. And I'm like, cool. Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking about doing that. So like the UK might be the next country I'll go to. And even if they do make me do the 2-week quarantine, like I can do the 2-week quarantine with her, because she said she actually has an extra room in her house. So like I can straight up do the 2-week quarantine and like not leave the house. But like legit, like not leave, you know? So maybe I'll do that. I'm kind of thinking of that because I don't know. Like life is just boring here. Like it is. Like it's fun to work, but yeah, it's just kind of like it's just kind of boring. Like everything's pretty much still closed down. Like pretty much everything's still closed down. I went to the mall. They just opened the mall recently, like a couple of days ago. So I go to the mall and like, oh my gosh, it's so depressing because the last time they opened the mall after everything was closed for like a few months, majority of the stores didn't open back up. Like they were like already gone. And then I went there today and it's just like, man, I guess I just come in here just to use the restroom because it's just so much stuff closed, you know. It just looks bad, mad depressing, yo. Like it just looks bad, like just not what it used to be. How do you like? Oh, I like the place. Like I like the place a lot. I'm only gonna be staying here just a couple months, you know. Hang out all day together. Yeah, we're just gonna like hang out all day together. Like she doesn't have a job, so she like makes artwork and basically just kind of just chills all day. Like, and she, you know, still has money to pay bills and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, you seem pretty cool. You're like right down my alley, you know. But I don't know if like I don't know. I'm not there yet. Like I don't know what the coronavirus is gonna be like, and there's a lot of things I don't know. Like my life could change. If the virus like sort of picks back up, I probably won't go anywhere. I'll probably just stay here. I'm thinking about maybe possibly getting an apartment with someone, which could be kind of cool because we sort of do somewhat similar things. So I could possibly get an apartment. But I don't know about my future here in SF because I just look at my past here in SF and then it just makes me sort of think about my future in SF and I just wonder like what will things be like in the future, you know? So I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know how long I'm gonna stay. That's my thing. Can you do a EQ the audio? Can you EQ the audio? I don't know. Nice room. Need to travel on board of the US. Yeah, I'm about tired of the US too. I wonder if. Oh gosh, y'all crazy. She's older than me actually. She's kind of a hardcore vegan. She's kind of a hardcore vegan. She has short hair. Um, I don't know. She, it's kind of like I met her in a Facebook group. I think I met her in a dreadlock Facebook group actually. And she just showed like a lot of interest. Like she was just like, "Oh, you're cute. Like let's talk." And I was, you know, just like, "Okay, well, I mean, you're vegan. I'll talk to you. Well, what's going on?" You know, and she's kind of she put it like this. She's kind of out there. Like she's unlike anyone I've ever talked to. But I'm not like I don't know. Like I don't know. I'll chill with her. Like let's see can she swoop me off my feet? I mean she's talking about how she wants to take me all over the city. I don't exactly like older ladies, but they're cool. I mean, I'm not gonna not talk to someone because they're like older than me. Favorite vegan food. Favorite vegan food. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't want to answer that one right now. How many years you been in SF in California? Been in SF for like 6 years, off and on, between traveling internationally, and then before that, I was living down in Santa Barbara for 5 years. I've been like in California, like 11 years. I don't know what my relationship with my friend in the UK is like, because the thing is we've actually never talked on the phone. We've only like just messaged each other like quite a bit, and she's showing like a lot of interest, but then not exactly. She's showing a lot of interest, but like once again, like this is a type of girl that like I wouldn't really go after. You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna keep it real. Like this is someone that I wouldn't approach, right? And I'm sort of like I'm just sort of kind of like, okay, like you want to talk to me? Okay, but I listen to what you got to say, you know, because I mean she is vegan. I mean that's one thing, you know, one thing I really like about her, and you know, we've talked a lot online, but we haven't like talked online. I mean, we send each other like a lot of messages, but it's not like boyfriend and girlfriend type talk. It's not like, oh, I love you. Oh, I want you to come be with me. No, it's not like that at all. It's just like, yo, come to London, hang out. I mean, I think I know. I'm not dumb here. You seem kind of whatever about it. Well, I don't seem whatever about it. Like I'm in between reading comments about good women and reading comments about the stock market. Let's see. Made huge profits, sold half of it when it was priced at 2.2. Took a big loss today, but it's okay. Hold it on. Guys, I want to tell y'all, if you look at a chart of the S&P 500 from its low, guess what? The S&P 500 just did this. And today, past 3 days, the market's been down. That's okay. That's okay. Like, don't freak out. Like, that's okay that the market's down. Like, it can't just keep running all day. I mean, come on. Like, when you drive a car, you can't drive a car all day. Like, you gotta stop that bad boy and put some gas in it, you know? You can't walk all day. You gotta stop and like lay down and take a break. You know what I mean? Literally, the stock market has just been like just going straight up, like somebody on Viagra, like nonstop, like for real. I mean, it's like, do I care? I don't care at all. I mean, I'm a little bummed out that I spent like $4,000 2 days ago. It's like shit. It's just stupid. I just spent 4,000, and I spent another like $8,000 like last week, and I spent another 5,000 last week too that I didn't talk about. So I kind of spent a lot of money in the market. So I'm just kind of like fuck, you know. A lot of that was margin, so it wasn't exactly. No, let me think. A lot of it was margin. I think $7,000 was margin. No, 9,000 was margin. I've been buying a lot of stock lately. I'm just gonna bump down like shit, but I don't care. I still have cash to buy more. Jermaine, you're gonna vote. It's like 60 days time. The country is burning. The country is not burning yet. Nah, it's not burning yet. The country will be burning in about 2 weeks. And when I mean by the country, I'm talking about California, because it's fire season. And if you just look at 2020, 2020 has been a crap year all year. So it only makes me think that fire season is gonna be crappy too. So yeah, it will be burning in a couple weeks. California will be. Have you been dating through the lockdown? No, I talked to one young lady for a little bit, but that's about it. We talked for like maybe a month, and we haven't chatted since. I was talking to like this one girl, this one woman, but she was a cash out type chick, you know. She was the type of woman that was like, oh, I want to get to know you. Oh, I want to get to know you. Yes, let's talk. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know you. Like, come on, dude. If you really need to get to know me like that, like, I don't know. Like, never mind. I want to get to know you. You want to get to know me? We'll get to know me then. Shit, cut a video on. Jermaine, what's your take on Tesla? Tesla's cool. You know, my advice to new investors: do your own research and analyze the company. Don't listen to Ellis unless it's very true. Did you sell any shares of your Tesla before this crash? No, I didn't sell anything. I don't think I'm gonna sell anything. Like, that's the thing. I don't think I'm gonna sell anything. I thought about selling some Beyond Meat because lately I've been buying a lot of Beyond Meat, and I'm actually not that low on the positions. Like, I'm at like, maybe I'm down like 5% on like $6,000, and I was thinking about selling it just because, I mean, why not? Because I just bought it like a couple of days ago, and if I sell it like at a 5% loss, like, that's not a taxable event, you know? And if I sell it, like, I can have like $6,000 more waiting on the sidelines, and maybe Tesla will drop down to like 250, and I can just put it all in Tesla, you know? But I don't know. I think possibly I have to look at some of my positions, because if I'm down like 5%, it may not be bad to sell, but I don't think I'm gonna sell anything, because I didn't sell anything in the first downturn, and I know there's like $5 trillion that was pulled out of the stock market earlier this year, and that $5 trillion is waiting, because when this money was pulled out the markets kept going up, right? So we could be in a scenario where we just see the stock market go right back up. Because think about this, yo. If you put out all your money in March when the stock market dipped, and you said to yourself, we're in a pandemic, you know, unemployment rate's 20%, the market can't go up, right? And you have all your money in cash. You're 65 years old. It's a lot of old people that did this, right? You're 65 years old. You're getting ready to retire. You just watch what happened in 2000, what was it? What year? 2007? You just watch what happened then. You just watch how, like, people lost like 50% of their assets, right? So what do? You sell. And you're like, look, I'm going to sit on the sidelines because we're in this pandemic, right? And then all of a sudden, the market shoots up just high like crazy. And guess what? In March, you sold at a 30% loss. You're down 30% in March, okay? And then you got all this cash, and then the markets go up, and they go up, and they go up, and you're just sitting back every day. And you're on Facebook, and you see young people like me just happy because I got Tesla, and I'm making money, and I didn't sell out of the markets. And all of a sudden, you sitting on the sidelines, and the markets keep going up, and now looks like the market is going down. So what are you gonna do? You're sitting back, you know, with your money, and you're just like, oh, the market's going down. Are you gonna jump into the markets? It's just something to think about. I mean, just something to think about, y'all. Why is she not with someone? You were not a parent. I don't know. You know, sometimes, this back to the girl from London, sometimes it's kind of cool to go, like, sometimes it's kind of cool to, like, not chase someone and, like, have someone like you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make sense. Yo, thanks a lot, Marty, for this super chat. You are being vague. Is she unattractive? I mean, I'm not gonna say she's not unattractive, but she's not a 10. But like, I would still hang out with her. I mean, like, cause I could be the 10 in the relationship. Jermaine's gonna be rich. No. And also about Tesla, guys. Look. Whenever the market goes down, whenever the stock market goes down, you know what people think of? People think of the worst thing that can ever happen. That's what they think of. They think of the worst thing that ever happened. And if you follow me on Instagram, a lot of people may wonder, why in the hell did Jermaine post this video on Instagram of him dancing because the stock market went down? Okay? I'm dancing because that is the reality of the stock market. You have amazing days. You have bad days, right? But one reason why I was dancing because of the Tesla, because of the stock market, is because I believe Tesla is about to be added to the S&P 500, especially with the stock price going down. Guys, with Tesla's stock price going down like this, it makes it very easy for funds to scoop up some shares because people are selling those shares because retail investors are afraid that Tesla is going to crash. But check this out. If you've ridden in a Tesla, if you've driven a Tesla, why are you upset and why are you afraid of the stock market crashing? If you believe in Elon Musk and this future of the Tesla future of clean energy, if you believe in this future, watching the stock price drop 50% should not even bother you at all. You shouldn't even blink an eye because you should be confident in the future that you believe in. And that's why when I see Tesla drop, like, I'm just like, whatever. Like, I'm totally confident in the future of Tesla, and this whole energy source. I feel like I'm like dorking out over here. Seeing some hot girls in the skate and cycle groups. Yeah, dude. But also the girls that are the cycle girls are always they're always around dudes, yo. Like I don't want to talk to a woman that's always around dudes like all the time. Like this is too much. German Tesla rule the world. Yes. What do you think about oil stocks? So I think oil stocks can be somewhat of a good play. I mean, I don't know. That's just one I'm not really paying too much attention. Your feed is freezing. My feed is freezing, really. Stock market I almost had flashbacks to March, but if we had what happened in March come back again, that actually would be kind of a good thing for people who still got cash. Risky business though if the market goes down. It is, but also I think that by being an election year, I don't think that Trump's gonna let the stock market go down too much because if the stock market's crashing when it's time for people to vote, like that's just gonna be more reasons for people not to vote for Trump. Now I get it. A lot of people probably watching this stream are already not gonna vote for Trump, but I'm speaking of the people that are voting for Trump. They think of the Great Depression. I'm going to tell you guys something. We are going into a Great Depression. We are. But it won't look like the same Great Depression of the 1929 or it won't look like that depression, okay? The depression that we're going into, I mean, it's already started. Like, it has already started. Like, it has. At least where I live, it has. Right when the pandemic started, that's when the depression started. But the thing is, they didn't report it as a depression. You can't report it as a depression. There's a depression going on right now. I mean, there's people standing in line to get food. Yo, that's a damn depression. There's people not paying rent. We are in a depression right now. Like, we are. It's just not everybody is feeling it the same way. You know, there's lots of people still eating steak, but there's lots of people getting kicked out of their house. All right? There's still lots of people standing in line at the freaking Louis Vuitton store. But there's lots of people getting kicked out of their house. There's lots of people lost their jobs. Lots of people lost their businesses. Okay, 50% of storefronts gone. Think about all those people working in storefronts. And I'm not talking about the owners. I'm talking about the cashiers and the people that used to clean and the people who used to cook food. Like, all those jobs are gone. Think about it, 50%. She's not a 10, Diane Jermaine. I hope she's not watching. I mean, I think she knows she's not a 10. I'm Justin speaking. Why do you think a woman that's a 10 would want to date you? I don't think a woman that's a 10 is gonna want to date me. Probably not in this country. Cause you gotta have, it's all about money here, bro. It's all about money. Like if you want to freaking be in a relationship, it's about money, bro. You gotta be paying them, dude. They ain't gonna, they ain't gonna give you no time of the day. Or I guess maybe if you just meet some genuine person on the internet. Like, I haven't really successfully done that. Well, I have done that. Actually, let me take that back. Watching it drops gives you another opportunity. Yes, it does. I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's just gonna go down forever. Yeah, I don't get it. People freak out over the price drops if you believe in the company. And then also think about this: when Tesla announced their stock split, their stock price went up like what, like 50%, like after they announced the stock split. Nothing fundamental changed with the company. Like they didn't automatically start pumping out more cars. They didn't automatically have a factory complete. Like no, it just went up. Like, so it's okay that it drops down. It's okay. Like I think it would be okay at the $200 mark. But no, I don't think it would get down to the $200 mark, because if it got down to the $200 mark, you would have people selling shit out of their house to buy Tesla stock at $200. Like, I'm for real. Or at least people I know would be doing that. I'll be at the pawn shop like selling my iPad and shit, be like, yo, I'm selling everything and I'm buying more Tesla stock if it's at $200. Forward, no more further lockdowns, then the stock market won't go down. If they get rid of the lockdowns, hey, you bet the stock market will rally then. Great Depression, alright, more mental depression instead of the financial markets. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, dude, America already got plenty of mental illness problems going on. Like plenty of mental illness problems going on. Like, soon, I can't wait to leave this country, yo. I can't wait. Why do you think there's so many shootings? I'm telling you, these people are like losing it up here. Like they losing it up here. Like they just losing it, yo. Airlines laying off thousands. Yeah, I know. I've seen reports of a lot of evictions in the U.S. now. Yeah, there are a lot of evictions going on right now. I'm making more money in the pandemic. I mean, I would have to say, you know, for the past month, like, things have been kind of slow, but, like, this pandemic's been great. I mean, I don't mean to say it like that, but, like, I never thought I would play with the numbers that I played with. And I'm not even talking about the stock market, because the stock market is like, you don't really make money into the stock market. You don't really make money in the stock market until you sell. So even though you buy Tesla at whatever price and it goes up 10 times, well, technically, you haven't cashed out, you know what I mean? So it can go back down. So I don't really include the stock market in making money, but like, just making money this year, it has not been a bad year. But then also I've had my expenses very low too. And with low expenses, you don't need to make as much to turn a profit, you know? There are 666 homeless men, women, and children in Los Angeles. It's sad. How do you feel about the movie theaters opening back up? I think they should open them back up. I think they should. I think they could do the social distancing in a movie theater. I think they should open it back up. John, listen. I know it all. Oh, yeah, that's not know it all. Yo, brother, where have you been? I don't know. I've just been like skateboarding with no helmet on. That's what I've been up to lately. I gotta like stop skateboarding with the helmet on. I'm sorry. I'm gonna like crash and like crack my head open, spill all my juices out into the street. Gain 69% next year. The last section. No shades, just fix back. Should I need shades. I love to rock the shades. Don't leave the country. It's about to get even better. What do you mean it's about to get even better? Don't leave the country. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. Like, you mean the riots and all that? Or you mean the country itself's about to get better? Better sell it on Gucci's, Jermaine. No, I'm thinking about going back to the Gucci store. I got a check coming in the mail. I think I'm just gonna, instead of going to the Gucci store and spend it, I think I'm just gonna go put it in a Vanguard account. Right? What up, Alex? What's going on, Alex Escobar? I'm trying to get down in these comments. Jermaine, will you move from SF soon? What countries you looking at? Kind of interesting. That's interesting you asked about moving from SF because I've actually been thinking about moving from SF a lot. In the past week, I've been thinking about moving from SF a lot, and the reason why is because of a couple of reasons. Number one, the stock market was going up quite a bit, and I think the stock market is going to continue to go up. I think we just had a couple of down days, but I also believe, no, I also think that, well, yeah, I think the market's going to go back up, but I kind of almost want to go home, like back to Tennessee, and like buy a condo, like literally buy a condo, like, and not something like super fancy, like something like downtown. Like there's this building I've been looking at. You can get a condo for about, I don't know, about 100, anywhere from 100,000 to 150,000. 100,000 would be $20,000 down. $150,000 would be $30,000 down. And then like I could like have a condo. I was thinking about doing that, but the problem is I don't want to live in Memphis. But it would be nice to have it. So like when I do go home and visit family, I can have a place to stay. I can also have a place to like leave stuff like photos and things that I want to travel with, you know, things that I have sitting in storage here that I would rather have not sitting in storage. But countries I was looking at. So if I do leave from the US and move from the US, I don't exactly think I will pick a particular country to live in. I think I will pick like 4 to 5 countries and I will just rotate. Because I don't want to live in one country. I mean, I guess if I fall in love with one country, like that's one scenario. Like if I met someone from one particular country and we got married and I was allowed to stay, that's a whole scenario. But I don't know what country that is. But what I would do alternately is, 3 months here, 3 months there, 3 months here. I'll give you one example of how that would look like. I would stay, 3 months in Thailand, go down to Indonesia, stay 3 months, and then go stay 3 months in Vietnam. And just keep rotating that way, So that way, like, I won't be in one country long enough. You need a sugar mama. I so laughed last night. You even dip today, and I wait for another dip. You in the stock market? I'm all in the stock market. Like, I'm not gonna sell out, yo. Like, I'm gonna go with it, yo. Like, I'm still up like 500%. So if the stock market fell 50%, I would still be up like 250%. So, but I think Tesla may fall. It might fall a little bit. But at the end of the month, we got battery day, so I don't think it's gonna fall on battery day. It might fall, and then when battery day gets here, it'll come right back up to like $350, $400. Absolutely, it goes up and goes down. That's the average when you're long. Yeah. Do you have Bitcoin, Jay? No, I don't have any Bitcoin. Send Jerm some sugar. Lame. Only Jermaine. Lame. What's your favorite beginner investment app? I like Robinhood. That's my favorite. I am freaking yawning like crazy. I don't know why I'm so tired. I did wake up super early this morning. Someone's sitting here, I'm like super hot. Thanks. I finally moved out of SF, staying in an Airbnb in Philly. Way more black folks. Oh, that's what's up. There are a lot more black folks down there. Jermaine, how do businesses that break even profit at 75% capacity or 25 to 75% that states are requiring? Okay, so how that's working is a lot of these places are getting the loans from the government, the PPP loans. That's how they're surviving. Without those loans, there's just no way. And some businesses never got those loans. Some of those businesses have already closed down because they never got the loans. I mean, it's a mess. It's hard out here for a pimp. I missed the daily vlog. I'll make a daily vlog. Leave the country while Republicans are buying hella guns. I want a gun too. Looks like we are going. I hope we don't have no Civil War around here. I bought a Tesla share and 1 share of Apple. That's all I'm doing. I bet so many people bought freaking Tesla and Apple. But check this out, guys. This ain't the end of the world. Like Apple and Tesla, like they still have big news to come out with. Apple still are probably gonna sell millions and millions of 5G iPhones. And think about just this year alone with all this social distancing in place and like this distance learning and people working from home. There are people buying more iPads and tablets and watches, and guys, it ain't the end of the world. We go through cycles, man. We go through cycles. Like we can't have sunny days all the time. We gotta have some rainy days. We gotta have some windy days. Today we had a rainy and windy day. Hopefully we don't have hail tomorrow. Hopefully we don't have an earthquake tomorrow in the stock market. Hopefully we just have a normal, typical 60-degree day in the stock market tomorrow. Chances are we won't. How do you feel about Amsterdam? I miss Amsterdam. You must be high. No, I just I got these lights on, and they're like I used to have them lower, but like now they're higher up. Like Before I used to have like just one light lower and it would be like right in my face. So I would wear the sunglasses, but like I guess I don't exactly need to wear them, but they're cool wearing them, yo. So cool wearing them, yo. I feel like I'm on another planet, yo. I want one in Puerto Rico. Condos are dope. Oh, you want a freaking condo in Puerto Rico? Buy an investment property. That's what I kind of want to do. But if I buy an investment property in Memphis, I don't want to rent it out. I kind of want to buy it as an investment property, but I don't want to rent it out. Because when I go to Memphis, I want a place to stay. I'll buy it as an investment property, you know, but I'm not gonna rent it out. It'll be kind of like a Chinese investment. Like I'll buy an apartment and not live there, you know. But the only problem is I don't know if I can do that because if people in my family know I got an apartment and it's just sitting there, like somebody's gonna guilt me out and try to get me to like let them stay there, you know. Man, you got all this and you travel all around the world and you got houses sitting around and I can't even stay here. Man, homie, such and such in the family just got kicked out, you know. You got a house, you can let them stay. So I don't. That's kind of one of the situations that like I'm not married, okay. Like if I was in a relationship, like if like had a girlfriend, I would feel different about buying something back home and not living there, you know. Because like, but just being single and doing that, like, you kind of have to watch how you play your cards, you know. Just because you can buy something doesn't mean it's a good idea for you to go out and buy it, flaunt it, okay? Put it like that, okay? Yeah. Don't waste your money on one share. Oh, that's a lot of people FOMO to get in the stock market. Yes, yes, yes. Brother, you gotta go to Puerto Rico. What about Hawaii? What about Hawaii? So I did a photo shoot the other day with some people that hit me up off Instagram. They went to one of the skate meetups, and they're making a product for Boosted, right? Now, Boosted's out of business, but yet these folks making a product for Boosted. It's plenty of developers still making products for Boosted boards, right? And like I went and did a photo shoot with him and his girlfriend, right? And I was going somewhere else with this photo shoot. I was talking about something else. I didn't figure out what I was saying. Yeah, the more single and wealthier you become, the more private you should be about it. Oh yeah, for sure. So that's the thing. I mean, they kind of explain. I mean, honestly, that kind of explains why I haven't made other purchases. You know, you could make money. You could make your empty condo into an Airbnb. You could make your empty condo into an Airbnb. But you know what? I think it would actually be better not to. I think it would be a good idea to make your condo into an Airbnb if you want to make money off of it. But if you don't necessarily care about making money off of it, that's just one thing I don't make money off of. You know, make money off of stocks, make money off of this, make money off of a business. Just don't make money off of that one thing. The money you do make off of it is the value of it going up, which in Memphis it won't be much, um, because the values just don't go up that much. So it would be kind of like, it'll almost be like buying a rental apartment, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I'm at the new place right now. Hawaii would be dope. Oh, the couple that I met, the people that I went on the photo shoot with, they're talking about how they're going to Hawaii in 1 month, and they're like, yo, if you come out to Hawaii, like we're gonna be at this house, like you should come, like hit us up, like it's right near the beach, you know. And I was like, huh, maybe I should go to Hawaii, because that would be an easy one to go to if I couldn't leave the country. Just pull up to Hawaii, yo. Yo, thanks for the super chat. People who buy one share of a stock because it's trending, heavily investment in crypto are investors. It's totally okay if he wants to buy one share of stock. Like I have one share of freaking AMD. And you guys know why I haven't sold just this one share of AMD? There's a reason why I haven't sold this one share of AMD. Because like 2 years ago, or back when AMD was around $15, I had like 50 shares of AMD. And I had like 50 shares of Square at that time. And I sold all the AMD except for one share. And then all of a sudden AMD was like, it went from like $15 to like 30. And then it went from 30 to 60. And now it's like, well, I don't know where it is today because everything fell today, but it was at like $90, right? And I never sold because I was just like, I just want to keep looking at it because I bought it at 15 and now it's at 90. And eventually I think AMD, you know, maybe it could possibly split because AMD is a good 5G play. So I think AMD could possibly split. You know, I only got one share, you know. I'm not gonna get rich off of it. But who knows, if I keep it, it might split a couple times. I might have 8 shares someday. Next meetup, you will meet future wife, I predict. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty dope. This is like my homie calling. Check out promo. Listening to you, I can tell you're intelligent. I wish I had those viewpoints in my mid-20s. Oh yeah. Psh. Where can we get a girl for Jermaine? That should be his next vacation spot. I don't know. That's a good question. I gotta meet someone. I'll probably just go traveling. COVID is not a pandemic. What do you think about Uber and Lyft stock? I would stay away from Uber and Lyft. I would stay away from Uber and Lyft. I really would. I mean, with the pandemic going on, less people moving around, with no events going on, less people moving around, Lyft is in a really bad situation because it's like they don't have another business. Like they don't have the food business. They only have bikes and scooters. And once again, with less people moving around, they're gonna take a hit. With at least for Uber, they got Uber Eats, which is not really making them that much money, but it's better than nothing. You know, the Uber also has the Uber Freight, and Uber has a little bit more things to lean on. But I think Uber is gonna cease to exist because Uber has a lot of businesses coming for their lunch. Like bottom line, they got a lot of folks coming for their lunch, yo. I don't think they're gonna be able to. I don't think they're gonna be able to hang it. I don't think they're gonna be able to hang it. So like Uber wants to make flying taxis, right? Now this is a brilliant idea, but the problem is like a company like Tesla is going to beat them to it because Tesla makes batteries. Tesla, they're about to release the best battery like in the world. So if they release the best battery in the world, Uber's gonna have to buy that for their flying drone. Like, they, dude, if Tesla is smart, this is gonna be real cold-blooded, what I'm about to say. If Tesla is smart, they will not license out their battery software. They will let all the other car manufacturers just die, like all of them, if they're really smart. I don't know if that's what they're gonna do. I don't know. I'm not an economist. Like, I don't work for Tesla. I'm pretty sure someone back there has come up with some calculation of like, should they lease it? Should they, lease out their software or should they not? I don't know. I think they should. But then, if they do lease out their software, we could see Tesla like go up so much, because that would mean that other car manufacturers would be alive, because they could just buy Tesla's technology. That's kind of how I see it. Tesla by Lyft. You know what? That actually, I never even thought about that one. I never even made that. I never even made that. I never even made that. I never even put those two together. But I'll tell you something that'd be even better. If Tesla bought Uber, if Tesla acquired Uber, because Uber has a lot of data already. But I don't even think that Tesla would want to. I don't think Tesla would want to acquire either one, because I think that Tesla would already have enough of their own data. And Uber would be a losing money business for them. Tesla's already working on their driverless autonomous truck, so they don't need Uber's driverless freight. Okay, Tesla's already working on their own robo-taxi, so they don't need Uber's taxis. Tesla could already start their own Uber rideshare service any day now, so they don't need that part of Uber. Tesla could start a food delivery business. I don't know why they would want to do that. I think that's better for Amazon. Maybe it's not a good business for the Uber and Lyft. Possibly they could use Lyft for their data. Maybe they could buy Lyft if Lyft was like really cheap, like $3 billion or something, like really cheap. Like now, I don't know what Uber's valuation is, but I'm pretty sure it's over 20 billion. And Lyft would be, I would think, man, Lyft would probably be worth about $500 million, yo. I'm for real. About 500 million would be about good enough for Lyft. Why are you vegan? Ethical reasons? Health reasons? I'm just vegan. I think it's just more, I think it's smart. Like, it's cleaner. Like, it's simple. I got one share of Riku and one share of Square. I got a handful of Square. $111. Oh my gosh. No, it's been cold in SF. It has been cold. Man, I want to move to Hawaii so bad. Bad time zone for the market open at 3 a.m. So I was staying out in Hawaii. A couple of years ago, and that's one thing I freaking hated about Hawaii, yo. Stock market opens at like 3 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, if you want to freaking pay attention to the stock market, your ass gotta get up at 3 a.m. I remember sometimes, like, I would just stay awake all night, because I would just only want to, like, just see the part of the stock market that's open. And then the first 30 minutes of the market is the only thing I care about, And some nights I would stay awake all night and then go to sleep at like 3:30, because it would be like 9:30 in New York, at 3:30 in the morning in Honolulu. My family losing money from gym. Elon is cool with listening right now. No, I'm not swing trading. Y'all swing trading? I don't think the battery is going to increase range that much either. No, I don't think it's going to increase because we don't. I don't think we're going to see like exponential. I don't think we're going to see it so fast. You know what I mean? I think that if they have done, oh, we're cool. If they do develop a battery that's 30% better, the battery that they're going to show us will be 15% better. And then in the next 1 year to 2 years, they're going to show us that rest. So whatever they show us is not all they have. What they show us is half of what they've developed. So yeah, you're right. I don't think it's going to be too groundbreaking, but battery day may not necessarily be all about. It may not necessarily all be about the battery range. I think it's more about the process of how the batteries are made. It's also going to be how they're going to scale their gigafactories to terafactories, because gigafactories, I mean, we need terafactories. I mean, Tesla's going to need so many batteries for those power walls. They're going to need so many batteries for those semi-trucks. Okay. Another thing that I think we're going to see with Tesla, I think they could possibly announce another car. Now, this is very bullish. I haven't heard many people talking about this. But if you look at your traditional auto manufacturer, they produce cars for different markets, okay? Ford produced, they make trucks for South Africa and for the African continent that like I don't see in Europe, and I don't see those same trucks in North America. However, South America, I see some of those same trucks, and in parts of Asia, I see some of those same trucks. So some car companies, they make cars for specific markets, right? And with Tesla, Tesla's a really small company. They don't make a lot of cars. They make the Model 3, they make the X, they make the Y. Okay, you get the picture, right? But if you go to like Ford.com, you're gonna go to Ford USA, right? And you're gonna see the cars that they're showing, that they're offering in the United States. But if you go to Ford, like, I don't know what the website will be, but like Ford Europe or whatever, you're not gonna see the same cars that's being offered in the US. You're not gonna see the same vans that they sell here in America. They don't sell those same vans in Europe. Not all of them. They don't, like, a lot of things are very different. Like, different countries have different regulations and stuff like that. So with Tesla, they could possibly release like a Model 2 for Europe that doesn't come to the US. You know, we could see some stuff like that, especially in a country like India. We could also hear about another factory too. Maybe not another gigafactory or another terafactory, but possibly like some other factory. Maybe we could hear about some more design centers. Maybe we could hear about. My guess is we could possibly see another car, if not two, because Tesla. It would be really smart if they came out with a smaller hatchback to compete with, like, you know, the cheaper under $25,000 cars, and also some sort of a van. Tesla really needs some sort of a van. So a van would be a good one, and a van wouldn't be too difficult to make because you just gotta. Vans are pretty easy to make, you know. Uber is way too expensive to buy. Uber is way too. Lyft is affordable. Yeah, but Lyft is still billions. They would have to buy. I mean, for a company like that, you'd want to buy pennies on a dollar. I mean, it's not like they're. It's not like a battery company. It's not like they're innovating technology. No, not anymore. Uber and Lyft ain't innovating shit no more. They're just using the app. What if Uber buys Tesla? Game changer. No, so Uber doesn't have that much money. Tesla is Tesla's getting big. Tesla, what, for 300 plus $1 billion market cap, and Uber is what, If I guess, it's got to be around 30. Tesla, the most expensive company. Well, I think Tesla will have the largest market cap for a U.S. company, and I think it's gonna happen within. I think it's gonna happen by 2024. Tesla will be the largest company in America. I think so. I think it's gonna surpass Apple because what a lot of people are sleeping on is the energy business. If you are excited about Tesla's cars, yo, their energy business is gonna get you geeked up too. 500 mil ain't a lot. 500 mil is nothing, yo. Like when we talking about buying companies. I mean, you gotta be, your company gotta be, your company gotta have $1 billion valuation to go public. Think about it. What companies under $1 billion go public on the Nasdaq? Like you can go public on, on that shit that Planet 13 went public on, but it ain't traded on the Nasdaq. That's why you can't buy Planet 13 on the Robinhood app. you know, they went public with I think $100 billion valuation, but you can't even buy it on half of the brokers. You got to use Charles Schwab. How much your place costs? I don't think I want to say. I dropped 20K on Tesla Monday, Tuesday. Oh gosh. I bought Tesla on Monday, so I don't feel bad. I bought Tesla could put 6:30 in the morning and bought Tesla, straight up 30 minutes. I was buying Tesla for 30 minutes in different accounts and stuff. I wasn't just buying Tesla, I was buying Beyond and a couple other shares too. Listen to on my phone. Big Papa, what exactly was your strategy in doing that? I can't even remember what you're talking about. Jermaine, you're just a little boy. Don't worry about all this. Oh, I'm not a little boy. I'm a big boy. Trust me. NY stock market opens at 9 a.m., which is 3 a.m. West Coast. 3 a.m. was for Hawaii. It opens at 6 a.m. here in California. It opens at 9 a.m. in New York. Man, that's why, when I be in New York, yo, it be so weird to, waking up and it's 8 in the morning and the stock market ain't open. It's so weird to be in New York and be skateboarding. And, I'd be like, damn, you gotta wait till 9, I'm just man, I do not want to be trading no stocks in New York. I can't put my phone down, right? I got my phone in my hand the whole freaking video, right? Atlantic or Pacific. I don't know what time zone is Hawaii. I think it's Hawaiian time zone. Pacific, some shit. 6 a.m. Yeah, I like the stock market opening. I like it when it opens at 6 because I can wake up, I can get ready, right? I can wake up and check it, be like, oh yeah, and I can go get ready, right? Go make some coffee, make some tea, brush my teeth, right? And then I'm checking the markets. It's 7. I'm walking downstairs. The market's just doing this thing, right? Man, it's 8. I'm skateboarding on Market Street, checking the stock market. It's doing this thing, right? Man, it's 9. The stock market just lit, right? But then in New York, it would just be getting open at 9. So I would have done all of that. I would have commuted. I would have made coffee, brushed my teeth. I would have did all of that. I would have been in the city somewhere. Would have been skateboarding already 2 hours, right? And then the stock market would open. It's just different, right? I think I'd rather go to Hawaii. I think I'd rather deal with it opening at 3 versus 9 a.m. 9 a.m. sucks, y'all. But then the cool thing about the stock market in New York, yo, it'd be 4 o'clock in the afternoon and you can still be trading, yo. You'd be dang, it's 3 o'clock, yo. I just bought Apple at 3. And out here in California, stock market done at 1. So at 1, it's done. I remember like some days like I would like buy and sell so much that like I didn't even do shit until like 1 o'clock. Like I didn't even do anything. Like I didn't even start doing deliveries until 1. I'm like, yep, stock market's closed. Yep, let's go do my other job now. Very few American cars, but popular would be Ford and Ford. What if battery day is very groundbreaking? Yeah, that is very well. I know. I think Better Day is gonna be groundbreaking. I think it's gonna be groundbreaking, and yeah, I think it's gonna be groundbreaking. I wish I could be at Fremont. Like it's happening at Fremont. So, believe it or not, there is this drawing. Because if you're a Tesla shareholder, they had a drawing that like you could go to Battery Day, and I like missed the drawing. Like, oh my gosh, I totally want to get in that drawing because it would be so cool if I got to go to Battery Day, because it's Battery Day and a Tesla shareholder meeting. So if you're a Tesla shareholder, you can like you could have did the drawing to go to Battery Day, and that would have been so freaking dope if I got to go to Battery Day. But like with the COVID-19, there's way less people that can go. You know, way less people that can go. So. That Ford E-Mac, all electric, is pretty sick. I think so. Tesla might not financial wiggle room to expand with cars like Ford. Well, see, Tesla's not gonna make all the cars like Ford and GM is making. They're making less cars. Cool shades. Oh, thanks. These are like my favorite glasses ever. I have a lot of questions for you. You have a lot of questions for you. Do you live in San Francisco? Steve, you want that? Tesla down 15%. Yeah, yeah. It is at freaking 380. What if it drops tomorrow? I think it's for sure gonna drop 10% tomorrow. That's just my guess. I mean, I know it's a lot of people out there. Maybe you just bought it a couple days ago. Shit, I bought it a couple days ago. I bought Tesla at like 450, but I think it's probably gonna drop again tomorrow. I mean, it's just been going up so much. Well, you know what could happen? I'm not trying to scare y'all, but tomorrow could be Black Friday. And I'm not talking about shopping Black Friday. I'm talking Black Friday in the stock market. That bad boy might open, and we might start hitting the circuit breakers all day. Because right now there's a lot of like the VIX is so high right now, yo. And when the VIX is high right now, yeah, when the VIX is real high right now, we could possibly see some bad times. It went down like 25% in 3 days. Oh yeah, I know. Believe me, I freaking know. I'm like, damn, I had like $50,000 in here like 2 days ago, and now I got like 35,000. You know, believe me, I know. I know it's going down. Shit. Cooking. I want to move back to SF by 2023, but everyone is leaving. Scary situation. 2023 might be different. Shareholder meeting too. Yes, it is a shareholder meeting too. Yeah, that too. So they got shareholder meeting. They got that stuff going on too. Yeah, it's gonna be a big day. Oh my gosh, it's so bright in here. Jermaine is made for the California lifestyle. His Untitled. I know. California's got it. California's a spot, y'all. Thanks for the super chat, Steve. Thanks for the super chat, Steve. What is the Vix? The Vix is it's a level. They use it to determine the volatility, the volatility in the stock market. So if you type in VIX, you can follow the VIX. I only hear people ever talking about the VIX when there's a downturn. When it's a good market. Well, actually, you might want to type in. I never use the VIX because I don't invest like that. Because when it's a downturn, it's a downturn. But whenever, yes, the VIX is on here. So the VIX was up. It's kind of interesting because the VIX is actually, it's not a stock, okay, but it's up like 26% today, and it mainly like tracks volatility in the markets. So if the VIX is down a lot, that means that the market's up, and if the VIX is up a lot, that means that the market's down. Yeah, I want to get that YouTube button. I'm thinking about just straight up making like 3 videos a day, and then just not doing my other jobs, and just make like random video like every day, like not just random videos, but like a vlog every day, and then a video about something about San Francisco related, and then another video about possibly something else, like something stock market or something natural, something news related. I was thinking about doing this because if I did this, I wouldn't be messing up my hand. Cause I could be, I don't know. I like, from crashing on the bike. I kind of want to do this. I think I'm gonna do it actually. I want to go to SF again. Jermaine is mad. Yes. Cookie. Dude. You did a video, good. Okay. Or are you going to get the baby video you promised? I'll go down to the baby video. I'll go down to the baby video. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. Is your boosted? Your boosted was fast. You tried. So I do have 85 on my boosted. This is not the one I ride. My other boosted is it's over here charging. I just have them in different places charging. Hey Jermaine, you always talk about single stocks. Do you invest in mutual funds? I don't really invest in mutual funds. I invest in a lot of ETFs. A lot of the ETFs I invest in are the ARK ETFs. A bunch of the ARKs. The ARK FinTech, the ARK Innovation, and also the ARK gene. There's one for gene editing. They have an ETF for that one. The Israeli ETF. Like I invest in a lot of their ETFs. I don't just really like mutual funds as much. Mutual funds are a little bit, they're like 1990s, if you ask me. I like more ETFs, but like, yeah, I just don't really do mutual funds. Like actually own 0 mutual funds. Actually, yeah, 0 mutual funds. But lots of ETFs. Would you choose a luxury, certain, stable, or a life of spontaneity, emergency, uncertainty? Uncertainty is cool. I mean, my life is very uncertain now. I'm not exactly stable. I'm like a plant. Like you let the roots go down. Oh my gosh, yo. That's like little dick energy right there, yo. Anyway, yeah. I was talking about something before. This motorcycle like woke me up. So when are you gonna start basic course on trading? Like honestly, like I kind of don't want to start a course on trading because I'm not that type of trader. Like I just buy stuff and hold it for the long term. And buying and holding for the long term, you don't need a book for that. Like you don't. You just gotta just research companies, find companies that you see potential in the future and invest in those companies. You know. Yeah. My sister and brother are watching you tonight from Belmont, Texas. Belmont, Texas in the house. That's what's up, yo. Obviously loud. That was so loud, yo. Like, I had a planned life and hate it. Now I just living and low overrated. Much better for me personally. I don't know. You should get dark purple braids next. I'm trying to think about a new hairstyle. I'm looking for a new hairstyle. I want something like super unique and something that like no one has. What I was thinking about doing was I was thinking about just having the same exact dreads, but having them much smaller and much tighter. You know, I was thinking about that, but I'm not gonna make them. I'm not gonna make them. What I'll probably do is freaking get a box, right? A little one of them small flat rate boxes, right? And get some dreadlocks and stick them in the box and mail them some bitches all the way to South Africa, right? Have some people down there make the dreadlocks for me, and then have them to mail them all the way back to America. I think I'll do it. I think that's what I'll do. Because like, dude, literally, if one of these take like 30 minutes. It takes like 30 minutes per dreadlock. And some of them are like, they're like half done because they took so freaking long that I was like rushing them. So like some of them, they're not done like I really wanted them to. Like this one is like a good one. This one's like perfect. But like this one's not. Like this one's so not. Like this one's like mad fuzzy. Like there's lots of fuzz. Like I used to take scissors and like clip the sides. And then there's like lots of lit on the bottom that you can see because this is just black. Oh. Jerry curls. Use money. You can't afford to lose. What do you mean use money? Shave that shit ball. People always say that kid don't understand numbers. If he would have come down. What do you mean if I would have come down? Just saying 1 year doesn't make you an expert. Are y'all talking about me? I never said I was an expert at stock market. Like, I never say that. Like, I just talk about stocks every now and then. I'm like so messy. Like, I didn't even make my bed. I'm just looking at my junk in the background. Show everyone. Everyone thinks they're an investment genius when the market's up. Yeah, that's true. Your hair looks really good. I got it done recently. I got it done. Like I did a Nancy Pelosi on them folks. I went to a little shop, went up in the shop. I had my mask on though, so I didn't do a Nancy Pelosi, but I did have a mask on. And the lady that did my hair, she had a mask on too. Well, we're talking about the Robin Hood kid that killed himself. Oh yeah, that was a messed up situation. Like, that was a messed up situation. It's crazy how stocks can kill a kid. Are you a verified channel? I don't know. I'm just very curious, anonymous user. He killed himself for no reason. Not too many. Yeah, okay. Option trading is very different. Like, option trading is very dangerous. Like, you really kind of have to know what you're doing. You kind of have to know, like, you kind of have to know, like, you kind of have to know, like, a lot of things to trade options. Like, you see a lot of people on YouTube that, like, they'll trade options and they'll trade, like, simple options. But it's so much information that they're not telling you. They're not telling you about the Greeks. They're not telling you about the Greeks. And also the Robinhood app doesn't really show you the Greeks that much. So you kind of have to, like, you need to know about the Greeks if you're trading options. And I'm not going to really get into the Greeks here because I don't want to just talk about options. Like, I'm not trying to use that part of my brain right now. But, like, the Greeks are very important. Delta, Thelma, Gamma. I forget the other one. But they're like numbers, and they're like numbers, and they mean certain things. Like, they're very important. Like, they're very important when you buy an option contract. So many young investors don't understand the deltas. I mean, the Greeks. Delta is one too. They don't understand the Greeks, and the Greeks are very important. And the Robinhood app doesn't show you the Greeks. Now you can still get the Greeks because you can look at an option contract that's on Robinhood, and you can go look at that same option contract on, like, somewhere else on another platform that will show you the Greeks, and then you can just buy that option on Robinhood. But then also, if you're buying, like, debit spreads or credit spreads, like, you don't even really need the Greeks, because you already know, like, the maximum you can make and the maximum you can lose. So, like, you don't need the Greeks, you just need time. Your appearance is not to be judged. Okay, anonymous user, you're acting, you got me a little weird. Yeah. You mean Fibonacci? Yep, the Fibonacci. I heard Nancy Pelosi owns Goat Hill Pizza. Really? He's talking about my pay grade. No, I'm telling you, bro. Like, that's why, like, I don't really mess with options that much, because it's kind of hard to, like, match all those things up and find good ones. And that's why most people don't use Greeks when they trade options. A lot of people, when they trade options, they're basically going to the casino on the Robinhood app. Do you ever plan on settling down? I have plans to live in a state where I can have a backyard, farm, live off the land. Sound weird? I got a homie here that's really big on living off the land and stuff. I don't know when I want to settle down, but living on land sounds pretty dope. It does sound pretty dope. I'm still here. What you up to, Alex? I'm still on, yo. They won't let me leave. Yeah, like, options are very scary. Like, but the thing about options is, like, I'm gonna tell y'all the crazy thing about options. This is why people be messing with options. When you buy stock, you're leveraged 1-to-1. Okay, so, like, you leverage 1-to-1. But when you buy options, you're leveraged, like, 1-to-25. Like, you can make way more money with just a little bit of money. Basically, you can make like 300% a day. Like you can make way more than 300% a day. Like if like okay, put it like this: Tesla stock dropped like 15% today. But if you would have had an option contract on Tesla stock, you could have made like 300% today, right? If you would have had like an option contract, like a $20,000 option contract. I'm just ballpark. I don't exactly know how much option contract on Tesla. It really depends, but like, let's just say like, cause Tesla is more expensive. Let's say option contract was like, I think it would be about $20,000. Let me see. No, it'll be like $40,000, right? For a Tesla for options contract. And if you like had a put on Tesla, like you could have tripled that today. Like straight up today. Now you gotta think, okay, you gotta think like if you would have had the stock in Tesla and if Tesla would have like went up 15% today, you would only make 15%, right? But if you had a call on Tesla, which is the opposite from a put, if you had a call on Tesla and Tesla went up 15%, like you could, I mean, it really depends on the call, the strike price, the numbers. And once again, the Greeks, the Fibonacci's, it really depends on all those. Like you can make like 300%, right? So, well, basically what I'm saying is like you can make like way more money on options. But then once again, whatever you do that you can make way more money in, you can probably lose more money in too. Yeah, so just as fast as you make it, you can lose money too. Just got off the phone. Love to pick your brain. So, if you had a guaranteed 300 income a month for life, what would you do? If I had a guaranteed $3,000 a month for life, what would I do? I probably wouldn't do much different from what I'm doing now. You know, just go skateboarding all day, go traveling. That'd be pretty nice. Jermaine doesn't live close to Memphis or your family. Come calling. No, I don't live too close to Memphis. Do you plan on settling? No, I don't plan on settling down. Exactly. That leverage is keeping me away. Yeah, the leverage can kind of be. It can kind of be scary. I mean, it's a tool. You know what I mean? You got to know how to use it. Like if you don't know how to use a hammer correctly, right? When you are using the hammer, you can hit your finger, right? And when you hit your finger, you're gonna hurt your finger. So it's a tool. You gotta know how to use it correctly. All right. So if you, it's kind of like the stock market. If you jump into options and you don't know how to use options, you are going to hurt yourself. You're going to lose money. Just like if you don't know how to use that hammer, if you don't know how to use that, how you be driving your car, right? And you see somebody working some construction, okay? And you will look out the car window and it'll be a dude out there. He have a jackhammer, right? And he'll be working that jackhammer, right? I'm telling you, yo, if you don't know how to use a jackhammer, like you shouldn't be messing around with no jackhammer. Like bottom line, if you don't know how to drive no stick shift, you shouldn't be messing around with no stick shift. All right. If you don't know how to shoot no gun, you shouldn't be messing around with no guns. If you don't know how to ride no electric skateboard in heavy traffic, you shouldn't be doing that shit, right? And it's the same way with the stock market and the same way with options. If you don't know about it, you shouldn't be jacking off with it, like bottom line. Is Amtrak running? I don't mean to be preaching when I said that. I'm just being real. Get rich equals drugs. Amtrak running. I think Amtrak's running. No, I'm not gonna do an apartment tour because I don't want everybody to know where I live. California. Yeah, it's options are. That's why I don't trade options, yo, because it's too up and down. It's too up and down, and I'm gonna tell y'all, dude. I don't want to live that life. Like I don't want to live that. I don't want to live that life where like you see me, and I'm running around this junk looking like I just won the lottery, yo. Right? I'm happy. I'm bugging, and then the next time you see me, like I'm quiet and shit. You know what I mean? Like I look like I ain't seen a ghost. Like that's how I feel when I trade options. Like that's why I don't trade options because I don't wanna feel like that. Like, I do not want to go like that, yo. I know a lot of people like your appearance. Yeah, people stop me on the street and tell me they like it all the time. I like your hair, I like your style, I like your shoes, I like you. I like totally got hit on big time today. Like I was dropping off this delivery, totally got hit on. I ain't got a $20 tip too. Mm-hmm. Totally worth it. So yeah, I'm in the new place. I think a lot of folks jumping into options now. Yup. What are your thoughts on hard assets, real estate, gold, etc.? Real estate is one. Real estate is one I want to add to my portfolio. Gold is I think gold's okay, but gold's kind of like one of those investments where what can I really do with gold? You know, when shit hits the fan, what can I really do with gold? Like I got an ounce of gold here, but I need to get a bag of rice. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, so like I think gold's okay. Like, I would say maybe gold should be 1% of your portfolio or something, less than 1%. Shit, I like Gucci shoes too. Yes, who doesn't like Gucci shoes? I think I'm gonna end this stream. I'm getting tired, yo. Gold is the opposite of crypto. I know, yeah, you can actually use crypto for things. You can send crypto to someone, but gold is like it doesn't pay a dividend. Like if you have, if your grandfather bought an ounce of gold and he kept it all his life and he gave it to you, it's still an ounce of gold. If your grandfather bought a share of Apple years ago, right? I mean, that one share of Apple is worth a whole lot. I think like 49 shares of Apple today. So think about that. Think about that, right? Your grandfather bought a share of Apple, 70 years ago. Not 70 years ago, but 30 years ago. And now that share of Apple is worth 50 shares. And you're getting 50 dividends every 4 months. And then your grandfather also gave you, a piece of gold. And yeah, gold's up today, but like, same amount of gold your pops had back in the day. What's up with these, what's up with these trolls? How do you feel being in the only major American city still under lockdown? It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Like, how are the cities like still closed down like this? I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, if city's gonna be bankrupt, I don't care. I'll just figure out somewhere else to go. Yes, Tesla's not paying dividends yet. It's not paying dividends yet. I imagine that Tesla, they will pay dividends. The reason why they're not paying dividends yet, they're still in the growth phase. They are in the growth phase. They're building factories. They can't be paying dividends right now because instead of paying dividends, they need to be putting that money back into the company. They need to be putting that money back into the company to grow the company. After a couple years, maybe 5 years, I could be wrong. Maybe it could be longer. Maybe it could be shorter than 5 years. Once the company is like literally throwing back mad profits, that's when it's time to pay dividends. That's when it's time to pay dividends. That's when it's time to reward the shareholders. But right now, they need all of that little money to put back into building factories and figuring out how they're going to get more batteries. In Saudi Arabia, it was 300 an ounce in 1991. Oh, yeah. Gold has it. It does have a place. That's why I say, like, you should have some. That's why I say, like, 1%, you know? Maybe some people will say 10%. But nah, like at this point in my life, I would not want to have 10% of gold. Maybe if I was closer towards my 50s or 60s, I can understand why you'd want to have more gold. I could totally understand. You know, because if you're 40, 50s, 60s, you know, if you got 10%, 20% in gold, I could see, you know. You want to be more liquid, you know. You don't want to you don't want to deal with the fluctuations of the market, basically. Jermaine, you're just a baby. Oh, I'm just a baby. Miss Berg, do you live in San Francisco? I'm curious. Can't wait for a ride below 80. Oh my gosh, is it that hot where you live? Gold is a form of money. This is true. List of places you gotta visit post-COVID. Probably UK is big on that list. UK, Eastern Europe, South Africa. South Africa's not opening back up until January? No, February? I don't think I'm gonna go in February because it's gonna be so hot in South Africa in February. It's gonna be like that's in the middle of the summertime. No, it's gonna be too hot. So I'm gonna have to cool off. I have to go down. I have to wait later. Maybe I'll go hang out in Europe this winter. I ain't even thought about that. Oh my gosh! Like if I do decide to leave the U.S. this winter, I'll probably go to straight Eastern Europe, like Albania, Croatia, like somewhere in that part of Europe. You know, I like that. I like that part of the world. Like it's legit, yo. Like it's cool. Like it's cheap. Not too much racism. You know, like, it's good. Like it's good. He seems so young. I am young. I'm 30, 33. Yes, yes, yes. Feels like I'm having a conversation with you. Thanks for live videos. Keep them coming. Yes, yes, yes. I will do more live videos. Weird comment. Kind of creepy. Come to Berlin. Maybe I'll come to Berlin. I think I'm gonna come hang out with my I think I'm gonna come hang out with my crush in the UK. What's up with, why is there so many trolls in here? You might have a board for sale. No, I'm not selling any boards right now. 5G, come on. Yeah, 5G stocks. Yes, yes, yes. Elon has. Okay, guys, look, I'm gonna end this stream because I'm going on and on and on. Like, yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna end this stream, okay? So I love all of y'all. Have a good night. Have a wonderful night. I'm out. Peace out. I'll make some video tomorrow. Maybe I'll make like a sit down video talking about something interesting. But anyway, I'm out. Bye bye.